Now Rat Rod, bad attitude. So today I'm thinking I must do something for some type of exhaust. Even though it's just zoomies or something like it, I must make a plan. So I've got here one of my old race cars exhausts. Like you can see, it's different because we had aluminium cylinder heads and stuff on this vehicle. So I'm going to be cutting off the flanges and be making something like so. Yes, I'm gonna have to modify, maybe make a bit of extension and modify some of the body of the vehicle, and it doesn't interfere when the engine talks with the mounts. So let me start lobbing things off.
So what if you use a different engine?
Well, I'm gonna use small block Chevys, as this is my Rat Rod with a small block, and from 283, actually 260, 265, 283, 305, 327, all of them are the same design. I mean, they just slot right in. Same gearbox, same bell housing, same bolt pattern, everything. I probably have to have exhaust manifolds on this beast if I want to fire it up and see how she goes. So today's adventure, like I said, exhaust. And I'll make a plan. First things first, I'll see it's welded some places full and welded. It's actually been a real boss job as well if I look at it. No biggie, I'll just take my big cutting blade and grinder and just lob it off. And I'll see which flange I can fit. I think this scrap flange I'm gonna make work there. Yes, we'll join the two together. So this vehicle, I'll probably fire it up, do driveline, everything, get everything together, see if she runs, if she at least have movement, drives. Then I'll strip it down and we'll paint the chassis and all everything nicely underneath. I mean, a Rat Rod, at least the floors has to look nice. That's what we're going for. I'll just dress this with a flapper wheel nicely when I get down to that just now. And cut my flange that I want to join up to this and see how I can tweak it so it doesn't touch the body too much. Okay, we only have scrap manifolds like this. This is an old scrappy manifold. I'll lob these off. They suffer a bit on the performance side, but at least I can bolt them to the block, and I'll take it from there, most probably. Let me just see if I haven't got another one like that, the smashed in block hugger. Let me quickly just give it a rough mark where I want to lob it off. It's gonna suffer some performance on that entry, but we'll see, because I actually just want to bolt it to the head and then we can do the rest. Well, there we have it. No point in sacrificing my good scrap for my other old scrap. Like I said, we're gonna suffer a bit on diameter. But let's build this to the cylinder head and take it from there. Let me see. Just get some bolts. Start tying this into our cylinder heads. Gonna have to lop that little piece off. Let's see. I'm gonna have to maybe put a small washer in there quickly. All this is just to hold it together, keep it flush and square, level straight, so I can tack that exhaust manifold to these little extensions, because that's a big manifold. It's not gonna fit in between these holes because it was on aluminium race heads. We had big heads on that car. It was my rail drag car. Somewhere I've got a picture of it. My wife can share. I want the best fit for it. I might have to trim and open the sides up a bit. It's a choke point, that's the only thing I've got against this. I'm not going to put a high price motor in this thing, but if I do, I can just change these flanges again. Let me do a test fit. Make sure it's snug like a rug. I might swing this around and lob that part off. Right, definitely gonna lob this piece off, get a better fit, and start joining this together. Well, that should be sufficient. Alright. Yes, down like that. Don't want to gap weld too much. Let's have a looky. Let me quickly tack weld my little extension pieces to this exhaust. Tag this in, just a tag. Like you can see, my gas is almost finished. It's making bubbles. That's why my tag's not looking too well. But that's the left hand side. So let's continue to the right. Let me quickly do that exhaust, and then I must take them off and weld them together. Let me make my extensions so I can just join my piece of exhaust to their little extension. My only worry being this joint. So I'm gonna turn it upside down, maybe giving a bit more up and then down. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let me make my test fitting about there. Gonna have to shorten this one at the bottom and that one on the top. Should work. Just want to make sure we miss this when it turns. Again, let's fit fittings, our adapters, our ugly adapters, but yeah, this is a rat rod, but we'll clean them up, we'll grind them nicely, most probably, when we do everything else, paint it nicely. But anyway, let's fit our ugly adapters so we can get our exhaust manifolds made up to that. And like I said, I'm gonna have to modify a bit, so I missed this wheel here. My first obstacle, clear the steering, which it seems like it should. That's why I picked up the engine a bit in the front, but not too much, so the angle's not too far out. Let's have a look. Okie dokie, I've got about a half an inch of space between the steering knuckle and there. I think this is going to be the best, and then I'll jippo and play with this exhaust at the back here. Let me tack it where it's the best. My adapter to the exhaust. Start tacking. Well, let me quickly finish welding this all together. And then I'll quickly later on just lop this off and this and make it shorter. Then we've got at least our exhaust system. Now look, we want for bad attitude. Like you can see this side as well. I'm going to have to make the top one shorter to miss the underside of the mudguard. Seems to be working okay. I'll sort the little issues out later. At least the wheel doesn't turn that far, and when it comes up, sets it out a bit. So we've got some lean weight this side. I also have to shorten this as well. But we're there. Next episode, hopefully, we start this thing on our next episode. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you liked and enjoyed it. Peace out.